No, they can't. Yeah. Hey, fellow YouTubers. Just realized my mic wasn't on. Wow, what a dumb move. Yeah, like I said though, the bright green areas is where you get your minings. What I've showed you so far is what you can get. It is coal, nitrate, and lead. Those are the things you can get in mining. But if you go to the dark areas like this, you won't find anything. As far as you go down, you won't find nothing but rock. And maybe like a little bit of lead. I mean, not lead, a little bit of iron. And that's it. You'll hit like a boulder, like one of those boulders right here. This boulder right here, you probably go like this. You get one on each hit, pretty much, if not. And that's what you'll do going into the dark areas when you start hitting bedrock. It's best to go to the bright green areas, or neither. If you're in the big area like this whole area that's bright green is nothing but mining. Not to go out there because there's random zombies that spawn more often. I like to be out here secluded, and on top of that, all these trees that you see I planted myself. And on top of that, this used to be one of those hidden mines that I upgraded myself. It was a big hole. I just covered it up, put ramps all the way around it so zombies don't come up and get stuck and start breaking in. They just walk up it. I reinforced this whole area right here so zombies won't break and then start walking in. As you can tell, I had the knee down to get into it. The zombies will do the same. They will just sit there and walk. They won't knee down. They can't. I've planted all these lights. This part right here was already here. All I did is reinforce it a lot better, which it made it a lot easier, a lot more safer. As you can tell over there, our cave collapsed at one point, so we had to make another one of these, which pretty much does the same purpose, just without the entry, which we don't want another entry because that will just make more entries to where people can get into our base. I'm gonna eventually have to reinforce this and that so people won't just start walking up. We won't even realize them and all of a sudden start breaking in this way, and then start going into our cave, especially over there where they can actually instantly just go right into our cave. Because if we break through there, oh, my food is down. I have to go in the cave and get me some food. If they break into here, they're gonna just fall right into here and be stuck right here because the door locks. But yeah. Airdrop. Time to put my seeds away and my plants away. Let's see where. Alright. Put the rock in here. As you can tell, I got quite a bit of rock. Don't want to take up too much space. Put them all together. Yeah, and that's also another thing they did. You used to only be able to collect 1,000 rock. Now you're able to collect up to 6,000 rock in one space, which saves a lot of spaces, and that way you don't have to create like 30 freaking different chests just to keep up with what you collect. Or you can either put them in here, which can save up 30 times more space. And if any, the only other hint I can't give you, which I need from other people, is to find the calibrator and the tool and die set. I've already searched this area. I've searched all the random spots in the roads where there's stores. I've already searched the tool and stuff over here, the tool and stuff over there. I already searched the tool and stuff over here. I haven't searched the big city. Big city's over here somewhere. I haven't even got to that yet. I'm not gonna go over there until I get enough bullets to where I can be able to do it. Because as you can tell, this is where my bullets are. I ain't got nothing. Need to put those away. This as well. Put that over here. I'm gonna call up my bro, see if he wants to get on himself. I'm just reading what my messenger said. Hell, I knew that before that shit came out. Someone is a little slow. My friend says Brian is one of them. Oh god, I'm dead. Yeah, I'm gonna call up my bro, see if he wants to get on. If he won't answer, if he's not at work. My bro is my nephew. He's as old as I am. If he's not gonna, if it ain't gonna ring, he's probably at work, had his phone off.
Leave a message.
Yup. He's at work right now. It's gonna probably be out around 12:30. I'm just starting to get used to this broadcasting. I'm not a very social person, but at the same time, this will probably help me with my social anxiety. I had problems in the past in my life where it made me very antisocial, but this honestly helps me. Truth to the heart, I ain't gonna lie to you. I really don't care. Because this right here, it says fire resistant 14%, fire resistant 15%, fire resistant 15%, fire resistant 20%, and overalls 11%, and 11%. All my clothing is all purple. Like to keep it that way. It's perfect. Ooh. Ew. Dirty cunt. Get the hell out of here. Probably gonna put this stuff in my mini bike. Oh, here's some more. 2 more. Nothing. Gonna have to destroy these bodies before I leave as well. Responsibilities are held. Never try to be lazy on here, trust me. It just makes it even worse on here. If you don't take care of the bodies, they still stay there. They don't disappear anymore. And then on top of that, they turn into that and makes it even harder because zombies... You notice how there was only 3 zombies? If you would have kept those corpses there, they would have spawned like 30 different zombies. But you can't still keep from the horde, random hordes coming through though. There's always like those random hordes that'll come out of nowhere. If I were to keep the forge on and the campfire, screamers will come, which will bring alien zombies a chance, or cop zombies, which will probably break this if there was more than one blowing up. When a cop zombie explodes, it doesn't break through it. It breaks through the first layer of the reinforcement. So all I have to do is just reinforce it again. Cop zombie has exploded, and this is what it did to the concrete. 6,000 out of 562. It didn't really do much damage. Comparison to concrete, reinforced concrete. I'm gonna probably even reinforce it more with steel this time. I'm gonna go after that supply drop. I'm not willing to go back downstairs and freaking put everything away. By the time then, I'll have to freaking kill more. So it's better to hurry up and go. Even though I'm already gonna have to go back down there because I'm on 0% of food. And always keep the rotten meat because that's what makes fertilizer. And I'm not gonna lie to you, when you're making fertilizer in this concrete mixer or the campfire, it takes just for one fertilizer, it takes 10 minutes in here, and one fertilizer in here, it takes 13 minutes. So to make at least 12 fertilizer, it takes up to like freaking... I'm dying. It takes up to like 130 minutes. Just about. Roughly. Damn, I'm gonna have to use some painkillers. I got over 150. Probably about 200 now. Now it brought all the way up. Now let's see. Yeah, I don't like using med packs unless I necessarily need them. I'm gonna probably just bring a few just in case. I ain't gonna bring a full stack. Always keep them in my inventory just in case. And of course, I'm gonna have to repair my bow. Takes 2. Maybe even 1. Just about fully repaired. Just in 1. There. I have steel arrows, and this is what it does. 55 damage. If your skill level isn't all the way up, it does roughly 45. If you increase your bow skills, it increases the damage as well. So it's a good thing to do that. Not sure which one to bring. This has 16%. This one has 0. Damn. Let's see. I'm gonna bring some empty bottles with me and get murky water so I can make some gas. I got a lot of empty bottles. 34. I'd say it's a lot of empty bottles because freaking usually I don't have any. And especially when you're actually surviving, not doing creative mode and not duplicating, it's a lot. My buddy's chest is here. He doesn't mind me taking anything as long as it's not being stupid taking shit. Let's see, I don't see any empty bottles in here. He has water. I'm gonna keep that for him because I already have quite a bit. Put those mushrooms in there. And murky water, you don't want always to purify all the murky water because the murky water is what makes the antibiotics, what also makes gas, what also makes moldy bread, which makes the antibiotics. And to make grain alcohol, you need murky water as well. Let's see if my mini bike lasts all the way over there and back. It should. If not, I'll be just by my base when I come back. When it dies on me. If not, I'll be quietly surprised. Yeah, right now, I'm hoping I find some useful stuff in this supply drop. I honestly love being this winter area. You find a lot of stumps has some good quality stuff, especially when my scavenging's all the way up. I already got that. I'm good. I wonder who's watching me. Yo, I'm wondering who else is watching me. If you can send a comment, please do. I like to hear somebody's voice. My shit's all the way up. I'll collect it anyway. Ayo. Don't get me wrong, just what my name says, I'm not necessarily smoking weed. How's my e-cig going? I haven't been smoking in 4 months. Trust me, if I was smoking weed, you would see me more of a funner person. Shit. I'm just hoping I make it back. Let's see. Damn, I ain't got no fucking water. Better hurry up. I wonder if Allowed's on. He's one of my buddies that I like. He's chill. He knows how to hack people's Wi-Fi. I find that pretty cool. I just met him yesterday. Let's see. Water. Damn, do I seriously have none? Yeah, the reason why I dropped that beaker is because I got plenty of them. Not including what's up here. Damn, do I not have any water? I'm gonna have to steal some from my nephews. That should be good. I'm not gonna drink a lot of it. Let's see. Probably gonna hurry up and run over to that water area that's in front of my base, not too far from here. Then run my mini bike back at like 1% probably. Okay, there's my empty jars. This should be good. Now it can make me a lot of gas for my mini bike, which I really need. Just past a crawler. Yeah, not really doing much, just letting my farm grow, going back to my base, make some gas. Let's see. Let's go. Biofuel. I got that. If not, I can make more. Alright, got that going. Gotta have to wait. Also can make gas in here. Let's see. Need biofuel, which takes more biofuel to make gas in the campfire. It's the reason why I like making it in the chemistry station. You need less of it. You only get 2 taken out of instead of 3. But it does take a little bit more materials, but cornmeal is easy to get when you have a farm growing. Ayo. Try to get all the gas I can get. What you doing? I know you're watching my broadcast. I know you're watching my broadcast.
You know I was watching it that whole time, right?
Yeah, I know.
Alright, I'm gonna leave this because I can hear you again. Alright, what's up, man? Feels like I haven't talked to you in like forever.
Well, yeah, it has been.
Yeah. I
Yeah,
missed you. Oh my god, I'm gonna cry.
I wonder who else was watching, because there was 2 people.
There's another person? It just said 1 for me when I was looking at it.
Yeah, but when you joined about like 5-6 minutes later, all of a sudden 1 other person joined and then left.
Oh wow.
Yeah, I don't know. I just started doing broadcasting yesterday.
Yeah, I was watching your GTA. Man, you a bitch for that. You try to get me booted offline.
You know he can do that, right?
Yeah. That would have been crazy.
That fucking dude, he did that to me. I was like, bet. No, fucking, he knew where I was. He called my phone, home phone.
Fuck?
He's 9 years old and he does this.
That's crazy. I heard him. I was about to be like, tell him I can hear him, but I said, I can hear him. That's all I said.
Yeah, I know. I even said that to him. He was like,
what?
He was like, damn. He was like, damn. But yeah, fucking. He wanted to, too.
Hell yeah. I was watching, and he kicked somebody out. I don't know who it was, but he was like, dang, I just booted them offline or something.
Yeah, dude, freaking. He can boot everyone off your Wi-Fi. The Wi-Fi, not the PlayStation. He can boot Coley off if he's on. He can boot Casey off.
Turn the whole shit off.
Yeah.
That's what he does. It happened to me on PS3 a bunch of times.
Hell yeah, it's happened to me a bunch of times too. And the only way he's able to do it if you're in the chat though.
Yeah. That's what I was like, oh, I'm definitely not joining now. I was about to now. As soon as he was saying it, I was like, oh shit, I'm good.
Yeah.
He wanted to, I could tell.
Yeah, he's done it. You know, Nathan
Silman or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He went into while I joined them. He followed what I did. I didn't want him to, and all of a sudden they started talking shit to him, and all of a sudden he boot like half of those people off his chat.
Wow.
They were pissed as hell. They joined back, started talking shit, and he booted him off again. He was like,
That's
I don't
funny.
care. They were like, I don't care if you boot me off PlayStation. He was like, I can't just boot you off PlayStation. I can boot you off the whole Wi-Fi.
Damn. I would be hurt if that happened.
Well, he can also, if your Wi-Fi starts messing up, he can also fix it.
For real, he can fix it?
Yeah, he can to where it can turn back on again, where you don't have to sit there and walk to your Wi-Fi and reset it and shit. Or call Comcast and shit. You can ask him to fix it and he will.
That's crazy.
Yeah, fucking, it's weird. He has this laptop connected to his PlayStation, which will run into your modem, which he can find out what your phone number is on your home phone and call you. And then find where you live, what your address is, and everything.
That's how he did it?
Hell
That's
yeah.
how he does it, I mean?
Hell yeah, you can even find out what your mom's name is, your Casey's name is. You can find out
That would
what...
be insane.
Dude, he fucking found out what my mom and dad's name is. And called my house.
He was talking to him on the phone or something?
Yeah. I didn't even tell him my phone number. He just called me. Yeah, just weird. I find it weird a little bit,
How'd you
but
meet him?
on this broadcast.
What do you mean? He like was watching you or something?
Yeah, he was watching me. He commented a shitload saying, "Bro, invite me, invite me, invite me, bitch, invite me." And I'm glad I did, so he didn't fucking sit there and boot me the fuck off. But yeah, fucking, I was on GTA. Me and Keith were on GTA. You know that game we're playing?
Oh, no, I don't know. I never played it, but I seen what you were playing.
Yeah, fucking, dude, we were going so hard on it, and the people that were hosts, we beat them, and we got into the fucking where they could kick us, and they both kicked us off the game because we were going too hard on them. We didn't let them win one time, but every time that fucking Keith was on the other side of the team, I couldn't do shit.
Yeah, Keith is a monster on GTA, I mean.
Fuck yeah. Did you see the motorcycle I got, though?
Yeah, I seen it.
Finally got it.
Like
with the motherfucker. Fuck yeah. Dude, I'm not used to it yet still. And you'll always be ending up crashing. Even the goodest players will be.
Yeah, you always end up crashing sooner or later.
Cause dude, fucking, you're sitting there flying, you neither get stuck on the fucking building.
Oh yeah, that too. One time I got Jay stuck on the building, or Keith or somebody, I don't know who it was, but I got it stuck on the building because I was taking off and I just smacked on like the very top of it and it flew me off the bike. And it got stuck up there. And I fell off.
And then you fall down and fucking kill.
And died.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just sitting here playing 7 Days to Die. Ain't really got much else to do. I would play GTA, but nobody else really wants to play.
I kind of want to play GTA, and then I kind of don't. I don't even really feel like playing the game anymore right now.
Honestly, it really is like trash.
GTA?
Yes.
Yeah, I know.
It's
fun, but
it gets kind of boring after a while.
Yeah.
You really ain't got much else to do.
Money.
Yeah, I know, dude. You have to be sitting there playing it for like fucking months on end to get a good fucking vehicle.
They want you to buy money. I would, but I don't want to waste money on no fucking game. That shit is so dead.
It is.
I'd rather just not play it. I gotta pay to get money on the game. And you get a mil, and it's gonna be gone in like an hour.
Fuck
Not even an
yeah.
hour.
Well, that's if you're sitting there fucking constantly trying to have fun and killing people. You know how much you spend thousands of dollars on fucking ammo and shit.
Right.
Hell, just a rocket launcher bullets to fill it up all the way costs 10,000. Dude, to get all your ammo back, that's like over 100,000. And not even including if you destroy your fucking motorcycle, that's 20,000. And hell, you can't even get that in one mission.
What?
Sometimes you can't even get that in one mission. 20,000.
Oh yeah.
Some missions are only like 4,000, 8,000 and shit. Like, what the fuck?
Right.
And you probably spend like fucking 10, 15 minutes on that game, on that mission. And you don't even get much for it. How I remember when you used to be able to fucking sit there and play those other missions like a year ago and fucking get 40,000, 50,000. You can't even get that now. They made it to where you have to have double XP, double money and shit. Yeah, now I'm just fucking around on 7 days a day. I'm not even doing anything. I'm just riding my mini bike around. I would actually go out and search shit, but I ain't got nobody else to help me or anything. Fucking... If I go out by myself, I end up dying because I have no one to help me.
Oh, I'm so hungry right now. I'm about to probably make some.
What do you do on the game now after you don't even play much games?
Sometimes play 2K, but most of the time I just watch YouTube or watch a movie or something when I'm home. This past couple weeks, I haven't even been, or not a couple weeks, just past week or two, maybe. I haven't even been home. Like last week, I wasn't even really here most of the time.
What were you up to?
Hanging out with my dad and stuff like that.
I thought you guys were kind of arguing.
No, he was just, I don't know, he was just acting different. I don't know, he just wasn't like how he usually acts. Now he changed again to how he used to. He don't even act like how he was. I don't know, he would like, every time I would try to talk to him, he would like look away and not even answer. He wouldn't even answer me half the time. When I'll be talking to him and shit, I don't know.
I hate people like that. When you're sitting there talking, or they'll talk to you, and all of a sudden, as soon as they talk to somebody else, and I'm sitting there talking, and then they don't even fucking hear me. It's like I'm not even there, and as soon as they stop talking to the other person, they're like, "Oh, what'd you say?" I'm like, "Fuck you."
Right. I'm like, I'm not about to explain myself again.
Like, literally, I just was right in front of your face talking, and then you did not hear me.
Right.
Dude, that's the thing about Josh and Keith. They can't multitask because they fucking smoke so much fucking weed. And dude, like how I explained how to play the game on here, how to make bullets and shit, fucking he'll smoke and like we won't play for like a day or two. He'll come back on here like I didn't explain anything to him. Oh, how do you make bullets again? How do you do this? I'm like, you need to stop smoking weed.
Yeah. If you're gonna act like that, you shouldn't smoke weed.
For real. That's what I'm saying. Dude, there's a lot of things he'd be forgetting that I told him like 30, 40 different times. I mean, even when I was smoking, at least I catch myself. After
Yeah.
asking the same question, I'll sit there and be like, did I already ask this? I'm like, oh yeah, okay, never, now I remember. I mean, I ain't gonna lie, I like smoking weed and shit.
Me too, but it does make you kind of like dumb, I guess you could
It
say.
does. I mean, it makes you forget a lot. And Keith and Josh don't even see that. Like, I had to re-explain to Josh some things that I've said to him already. And then one thing I've noticed about you is when you used to smoke weed, I used to have to repeat things to you, but then after you stopped, I haven't had to repeat anything to you.
Yeah.
You
Well,
still
sometimes
know.
when it wasn't just you, someone would always try to talk to me when I'm not even paying attention. Like I'm sitting there looking at my phone or something, talking or something. It's not you, but
Yeah.
a lot of people used to do it. Like I'll be talking to like say you and like Josh or Keith or someone else will just or Junior or someone will come out of nowhere and try talking to me. And then they'll get mad. Someone would get mad and shit.
I would have been looking
Like,
like, dude, didn't you just see me talking to somebody?
right, I hate when people do that.
I mean, it's not even that. Sometimes when I sit there talk to somebody and they're talking to me and all of a sudden they drop what I'm talking about and then all of a sudden start talking to somebody else. And then I'm sitting
Right.
there still talking and they don't even hear me. Like, the fuck? I was already talking to you and you're sitting here just drop my conversation and go to another person and ignore me? That's rude as fuck. But I see what you mean. I mean, if you're already talking to somebody and you're sitting there and someone already tries to hop into a conversation,
Right.
it's like, what the
Right.
fuck?
That's what Junior would do a lot. Like you'd be talking to someone and you'd just like come out. He wouldn't even know what you're talking about.
And he
He'd
does
just
that a
try to butt
lot.
you.
Or where he always says the same shit. Where the hoes at? That nigga fucking still says this shit after like 5 years. That's all he
You hung out
fucking
with him or something?
says. Huh?
You
No,
hung out with
dude.
him recently or something?
Oh no, dude, he was on the game, but fucking I deleted him off my game. Dude, he's neither just sitting there doing absolutely nothing, or neither he's on Black Ops 3 all the time, or neither he's just sitting on Black Ops 3 at the main menu.
Yeah, he always plays Black Ops 3. I can't stand that game.
Dude, I don't know why he only plays one fucking game. Is there any other games he has?
GTA.
I never even see him on it. That's the reason why I kind of deleted him, because fucking I have Black Ops 3, but I haven't put it in once after I gotten it.
I think he has another game. Hold on, let me check.
I think that nigga just needs to take his game. I mean, sell his game system, because that's all he does. He'll
Oh, he
get on his,
has
yeah.
what? What
He
were you
has.
saying though?
He said that. I mean, I'll be like, that nigga. All he has is 3 games. He never does anything. He only plays one of them, and on top of that, whenever he plays the game, he'll end up falling asleep probably like 10 minutes into the game and not even do anything after that. Like, I'll hear him sleeping on his mic.
He done that once with me.
He's like Josh a little bit at the same time.
Oh, but he has a Crash, Infinite Warfare, GTA, and Modern Warfare, and that's about it.
Hell, see, he has all those games. He only plays Black Ops 3, and that's it. That's all I've
Oh,
seen him play.
and he has Uncharted 4.
See, all those games, he hasn't played one of them. He probably hasn't played any
Right.
of those games in like 4 months. And then whenever he isn't on for like fucking 3 weeks. I mean, yeah, people have lives and shit, but if you're ever gonna get on the game, play something else that people want to play with you. Or just don't be my friend. And whenever he joins my chat, he fucking annoys the shit out of me with that same question over and over and over.
What, where the hoes at?
Yeah, that's all he says, and it irritates the shit out of me. I mean,
Oh
I
my
kind
God.
of see why Zach beat his ass
What, recently? You're talking about a while
a
ago?
while ago.
Oh, okay. I heard
Dude,
about it.
fucking, he was annoying as shit. Zach even says he is.
He kinda is sometimes. Does Keith still hang out with Zach?
Yeah, I mean, not really. He kind of. It's only he wouldn't mind hanging out with him, but that nigga never wants to come down and fucking actually get out of his fucking house.
He still live at the apartments or whatever?
Hell yeah. He does nothing. He
For
sits in
real?
his house all day, every day.
Damn.
He has done
And he sold
absolutely
his
nothing. Huh?
and he sold his PlayStation so he can't even play the game if he wanted to.
Dude, he didn't even sell it. He traded it for weed.
Oh yeah, yeah. I was about to be like, I mean not about to be like, I was about to say, what the hell is wrong with him?
Dude, that's the stupidest idea. Oh yeah.
I would
That's a
never do
good
that.
it's a good trade what he did, but well, what fucking good comes from that when you ain't gonna have that weed in the next couple days? What are you gonna do then?
Right. Nah, shit.
Yeah. Zach is just heading to a Sean McClane road. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? What do you
Sean
mean?
McClane, you know how he lives with his grandma at the age of 33.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's Zach in the future.
Wow.
I mean, literally, the that one it wasn't even you know that so-called job he had.
Mhm.
It wasn't even really a job, and at the same time, it only lasted for like a month, and he quit, saying it was too much. Like, what the fuck? Are you that lazy and unfit? Like, Josh was able to keep him and shit. He pretended to throw up and shit. He said that he did.
Josh did?
Yeah, no, Zach.
Oh.
Zach's pretend to throw up and then try to pretend that he wasn't able to work, but Dougie was like, get back to work.
Wow.
And then fucking a couple days later, right when Dougie was about to fire him, he messaged him saying, I don't want to work anymore. And then Dougie looked at the phone, a message. He was like, he looked at himself. He was like, I already was gonna fire him.
I was gonna fire his ass anyway.
Fucking yeah, because he was a slow ass worker. Josh even said he was a slow ass worker. He would be like 4 times ahead of him every time.
Jeez.
And Josh tried to keep him motivated. Like shit, he kept saying, "Dude, it's money, right? You got money in your pocket, right?" And he's like, "Yeah." So
Right.
that nigga's 18 years old and fucking still live with his mom. Hasn't even applied to one job yet. I mean,
So what does he just sit at his house?
yeah, he sits at his
That's
house.
all?
Yeah, that nigga's at least almost 300 pounds.
I bet he got fat as hell.
He is
Since the
probably
last time I
fat
seen
as
him.
fuck.
I remember last time I seen him, he was just getting bigger.
Dude, the last time I seen him was like probably like 2 or 3 months ago, and that was for that one day they came over to Keith's old house.
Wait, did Keith end up moving out?
Yeah, he
Oh,
wants
he
to move.
did?
He wants to move over where he wants to live with me, but fucking I think my dad won't let me.
Just Keith or him and
Yeah,
his girl?
hell no.
I was gonna say, I
Keith
wouldn't.
Keith Keith said that freaking the reason why he wants to move over here is because he has nowhere else to go. He can't get away from Valerie.
He should have been. He had the chance a long time ago.
That's what I
He
was
should have took it.
saying. I know.
He
I
had
was
the
like,
chance a long time ago.
he would have been with Josh the whole entire time. They would have been helping each other out the whole entire
They could have
time.
still had the house together.
Hell yeah, no. Josh had to leave because how bad Valerie was getting.
Exactly.
You know what? You know what Valerie says about Keith?
What?
Oh, Keith ain't gonna leave. He has nowhere else to go.
Wow.
Valerie's just pretty much like her dad. Fucking fuck him over to the point where he wants to become homeless then be with her. That's what her dad did to her, pretty much. Look, when Valerie got her new car,
Mhm.
fucking she put it, she has it in her name. She says, you know what she said? It was so stupid. You know that chewing
What?
tobacco crap?
Yeah.
She said that Keith couldn't do that in her car.
He chews tobacco.
He has like a few of them that he's trying, but
Ugh.
he ain't gonna quit. He is gonna quit though. But fucking, he just tried like one or two of them. He still has a few of them. But yeah, fucking, Valerie was like, "Oh, you can't do that in my car. I don't want you chewing that in my car." That's all it's about is her car. But when it comes to the car payment, it's like, "Hey, can you help us pay for our car?" Like, the fuck? I thought it was your car.
Right. It's in your name, dummy.
Remember the time when Valerie was in the fight with Elijah?
Yeah.
Dude, guess what happened at the end of the day?
What?
That she oh well, at the time when they were arguing, she
Mhm.
yelled at everyone saying get out of my house, and about at the end of the day she ended up going in the room with Keith and sucking his dick. Yeah, that's how I was laughing. I was like, damn, that shit sounds so stupid and funny as fucking hell.
Oh
That
shit.
sounds so petty. Like, are
Oh
you gonna
god.
act like the woman in the house, but then start kneeing down for the dick afterwards?
Right. That's funny as hell.
Oh God, dude,
Keith told you
honestly,
that?
yeah, Keith told me that. That was that day that she did that too.
Wow. Shaking my head.
And now she's getting to the point where she's telling everyone that Keith's a woman abuser and shit.
That's
Do
how it
you
goes.
hey, do you see Keith as a woman abuser?
Not really.
Exactly. That's what
I
everyone
don't think he would
says.
be.
But when Valerie talks to her so-called workers about him, that's all they see as Keith
He,
as. And then what they say to her is, "Oh, I feel sorry for you." And then
and
and
she's
and,
sitting
and
there lying and shit.
pretty much and fucking yeah, and then shows basically halfly a lie in her side of the story to not seeing what Keith has to see. And even
Right.
Keith's sister,
Yeah.
fucking he when they first moved into the house with Keith, freaking he thought her sister thought he was abuser. They had a conversation between each other, and within a week or two, she's seen why that it's like that.
Oh, I know.
Comparison to how bad Valerie is. When she was there, Keith sister told Keith that she does not like her. She said that
I
she
don't
does
think
way too much.
I don't think anybody likes her, to be honest.
Keith
Well,
told me
maybe
that
besides Keith, but
Keith told me that my she my Keith told me that he hasn't found anyone that my mom doesn't like, and he said he finally did, and it was Valerie.
right.
Valerie
It's
is the
true.
Yeah, Valerie's like the only one that cannot be liked. My mom doesn't even like her.
Right. I remember when Cully and Keith was like, she's a keeper, and now look at Keith doesn't even want to keep her.
The fuck? I mean, yeah, because Coley doesn't see her that much or know her.
Yeah.
But
Well,
if she
this is a few like a couple years ago now,
actually it
a
wasn't even a
year or
couple
two.
years ago. It was like a year ago. It
Yeah,
was
it was like
like
a year or
it
two
was
ago.
just almost a year. I
Yeah,
remember
Keith.
this too. It was in a comment where Keith was
No, not that. That's not
what?
what I was talking about. I said Keith, his dad, Keith's dad, and
Yeah.
then Cully said that she's a keeper. They said that to Keith.
Oh.
That was when they were. That was like on Thanksgiving or something when she
And there
came
was
here.
this other time when Coley fucking he started bitch Keith started bitching on
Yeah,
posts, and then fucking
on
Coley
his
was like, "Oh, you should keep her. You're gonna need her," and all this. Now I'm
yeah.
like, "What the
Keith told
fuck?
me. Keith told me
Hell
about
no.
it.
Yeah, that's stupid.
He said
No,
he deleted them or something right after
yeah,
that.
deleted his comment shit right away.
Yeah, yeah.
Fuck that. No, you don't even know Valerie. If you would have seen her and know her and got to see her for like a week, you wouldn't even want to be with her,
I
be
won't even
around
be with
her.
her for a week.
Hell, Key's dad don't like her at all. She called
No more. He don't.
hell no, he never did. But
Oh.
fucking my Alana told me that he called her a freckled face bitch.
You mean she called her? You said a he.
No, yeah, her
Wait.
dad.
Oh, Keith. Oh,
Yeah,
Keith said it about her. Oh.
Key's dad said that she's a freckled faced bitch, not in front of her face though.
Oh, damn. I didn't know about that.
That's how much he doesn't like her.
Oh, I remember when it was like Thanksgiving or something when they were here, when Keith and Josh and his girlfriend was here, or not Josh, Keith's girlfriend was here, and Keith was like, she's a keeper or something. I don't remember what he said about it. He was like giving them like compliments about her pretty much. Like he liked her. Now he don't.
Hell
That's
no.
crazy. That quick? Damn.
Because I mean the times that the fucking they were out there, you know how they do movies and shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Now it's because every time they were do a movie and shit, I was there. She
Mhm.
would sit there and talk throughout the whole fucking movie while they were watching it. What's gonna happen next?
Wow.
What's this? I hope they have a good time. Shit like that. Like, fucking sit there
Like
and talk throughout
what?
the whole fucking movie.
Right. Like she's in it or something.
Yeah. And then she'll sit there, what's gonna happen next? There and Keith's dad would be like, just sit there and watch. And then Keith would be like, shut up.
I would get so irritated.
Now you see why Keith's dad doesn't want him over there anymore.
Yeah.
Because whenever Keith
Oh.
wants to go over there, Valerie wants to go over there. And
Yeah, 'cause she thinks people like her.
dude, she doesn't like Valerie. Keith told me that Valerie doesn't like anyone. She's selfish as fuck. She thinks about herself all the time.
Yeah. Did I tell you about when? Oh no, I told Keith about this. When Keith went to go, when he got wings one night, when me and him were playing GTA or something, he went upstairs real quick. I didn't know. I thought he came back because I heard the mic moving and shit a lot. It wasn't even nothing was going on. She was sitting by it the whole time. It was like she was messing with it or something. And I was like, "Hello, hello." I said it like 2, 3 times, and I was on my phone for like 5 minutes after that. All of a sudden, I just hear, "Hello." I'm like, "What the fuck?" I just sat there. I was gonna mute my mic, but I couldn't in time. And she was like, "Hello" again, and I was like, "Hello." I was trying to say it all quiet so she couldn't hear me, but of course her ass did. And she was like, I was like, I think I said, "Where's Keith?" Or she was like, "Keith's upstairs. Okay, bye." I was like, "What the fuck?" She said it so rude.
Dude, she's like that.
She didn't even know who it was. I bet well, she probably did, but I don't really care.
Dude,
That's
she's
exactly what she
rude as
said though.
fuck. That's the reason why I don't even have her on my PlayStation either.
She was like, "Okay, bye." Like she said it's super rude.
She doesn't see how rude she is. She doesn't think about what she does. She's just selfish as fuck. That's all she is.
You wanna know why? It's because
What?
she's from White Cloud.
Yeah, that's how it is in White Cloud.
That explains it all right there. Just say she's from White Cloud. Oh, well, we know how she is. That's like
Mm-hmm.
every country kid. Like kids from Forest Hills, they're the same way. From Lowell, they're the same way. Every country place you go in Michigan, they're like that. Besides the city.
Hell yeah, you go to the city, you get people that actually talk nice, or neither they talk ghetto, but they talk nice to you at least.
Right.
And actually have a conversation. They don't sit there and be like, alright, I have to go. Like, what the
Oh
fuck?
yeah.
Like, we're just having a perfect conversation, all of a sudden you just drop and leave.
Right.
Dude, and then when I was talking about my seizures, and then she comes out of nowhere disgracing me about my seizures and shit. And I got to the point where I started yelling at her. And I'll be like, how the fuck do you not know what a fucking seizure is? You have never had one in your fucking life. I was born with them, little motherfucker. She looked stunned as fuck when I said that shit. I was pissed as hell. Yeah, fucking dude. She almost got in a fight with two other people when Josh was living there and Elijah lived there. Well, Elijah still lives there, but fucking Elijah almost beat her ass, and then Josh almost beat her ass. Keith was the one
Damn.
that kept her from beating her ass, and then now that's what makes Keith a woman abuser, supposedly.
Wait, Elijah still lives in that house?
Yeah,
How? With the
because
sister?
yeah,
Oh. Wait. Hold on.